This week we've got overpowered routers, super small pin nailers, circular saws, Xmen lawnmowers, baby chainsaws and hedge trimmers, and Milwaukee's forgotten battery platform. This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
Today's episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool, Pro Tools, Pro Service at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com. And Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob, and I'm giving away $2,000 worth of power tools tomorrow. But first, let's head over to TorqueTestChannel, where they're testing torque from a previous era. That is a Milwaukee M28 impact wrench, and if M28 is new to you, you're not alone. The battery platform hasn't been expanded by Milwaukee since 2015, so this review is more about curiosity than it is about competition. But of course, Torque doesn't just review a tool, he tells a really entertaining story about the battery platform Milwaukee abandoned shortly after they launched their high-output batteries. Practically making the system obsolete. And as Torque puts it, this specific tool comes with a ton of quirks and features that are sure to entertain. Like that battery. This thing can be slid on both ways, allowing you to shift the weight of the battery a bit, which has me wondering how that might affect the balance of a few M18 tools if they found a way to do the same. As for the testing, well, the M28 isn't exactly a powerhouse, but it is unusually smooth, and after tearing it open, Torque finds out exactly why. To see what he found, head over to TorqueTestChannel. As these new generation lithium-ion batteries improve, we continue to see more high-demand tools go cordless, even half-inch routers. Now, we've had cordless trim routers for some time now, but only in the last 2 years have we seen full-size cordless routers like the Metabo HPT 36-volt half-inch. And even in quarter-inch, we now have a 40-volt XGT from Makita. So tools decided to test them both out against the most powerful 18-volt router, the DeWALT 20-volt Max, to see just how far cordless routers have come and who's currently on top. The power in these tools is quite frankly insane, so it makes sense that the testing would be as well. Besides a reasonable half-inch channel cutting, he also straps on this ridiculous 1-inch cove bit and drags it through some hardwood. And no, they don't all make it. But after all this testing, the New Zealand Civil Aviation Authority was forced to ground all air traffic until the sawdust cleared, I'm guessing. In the end, there's a clear winner of the most powerful title, and to see who won, visit Tools and Stuff. Moving over to the tool review zone, Clint got his hands on a yet-to-be-released DeWALT wet dry vac, and in his testing, discovered something he can no longer live without. That is the DeWALT 12-gallon Stealth Sonic wet dry vacuum, and when you name a vac the Stealth Sonic, you can probably guess its headlining feature. This vac is quiet. At the recent Milwaukee M18 vac event, all of us immediately noticed how incredibly quiet they were. But as Clint points out, even the Milwaukee is noisy compared to this new DeWALT. Of course, anyone can make a quiet vac by reducing power, but it seems DeWALT didn't have to. It's rated at 5.5 horsepower and 105 CFM, and in its test, it drew water far faster than a comparable rigid. While I haven't yet used this new DeWALT, I have used the Milwaukee M18 quite a bit. And having a vac that's quiet is surprisingly nice, and I can totally understand why Clint would get so excited about even more improvement in this area. You can find the full review over at ToolReviewZone. Bill over at SparkyChannel got another new toy from DeWALT, and this one fires some very small nails.
Why are they so small?
Well, it's a 23-gauge pin nailer.
That's right, Miss Makita. A 23-gauge pin nailer shoots some pretty small nails, but Bill doesn't have a Makita. He has the new DeWALT 20-volt max pin nailer, part of the Atomic Compact series. And yeah, even the tool is small. And to test it, he pins down a wide variety of different woods, carefully adjusting the drive depth each time. Now, while Bill clearly likes the tiny nailer, there are a few gripes, including its inability to rapid fire. But overall, it turns out to be a compact and perfectly capable 23-gauge pin nailer that even Miss Makita could appreciate. For the full review, head over to SparkyChannel. Do not search our channel for our Miss Makita clips. I would love to just say it was a different time, but that's really no excuse. Moving on, the lunatics at MachineryNation are testing baby hedge trimmers this week, and Sarah's on vacation. What a shame. Now, I know our British buddies often get tools we don't, so I won't be surprised if they have something odd like oh, is that an Ego 12-volt tool? It is! Holy crap! Just wait till Sarah gets back and finds out Ego's been holding out on her. I actually reached out to James to get the skinny on this skinny tool, and he said Ego actually launched it about 3 years ago in the UK and never expanded the line with any other tool. So no baby Ego chainsaw just yet. Anyways, they compare it to Sarah's current favorite, the Milwaukee a steel, and an Alco. I don't know what that is either. And of course, because these two are testing them, every freaking minute of this video is not only informative, but absolutely hilarious. They take their time reviewing all of the features on each one and put them to work mowing the lawn for some reason, and just like El Guapo's men, they trim the hedges. To find out which baby hedge trimmer comes out on top, visit MachineryNation. Now there are a few more videos I think you should catch this week, starting with Tim over at Shoptoolreviews, who got his hands on the new DeWALT DCS 565 20-volt brushless 6.5-inch circular saw, which on the thumbnail for his video he put, "Whoa Nelly," so, you know, enough said. Vince over at VCG has an interesting take on the new Milwaukee Track Saw, and it doesn't exactly make him happy. Back at MachineryNation again, they reviewed a mower that looks like, well,
I feel like Charles Xavier on this thing.
Tim takes on some metalworking one-handed with the Flex one-handed reciprocating saw. Dave over at ManCaverTools takes on battery-powered chainsaws, including Sarah's favorite, Spinning Chainsaw! And last of all, Kyle over at RRBuildings got a new tool, or toy, or is it really a difference? I think not. And this one is big. That is the MAGNI rotating telehandler. Where's mine, Kyle? I feel like he just keeps buying tools for himself without even thinking of my needs. I do not need one of these, but I also need one. Can you guys relate? Let me know in the comments. All right, so tomorrow is a big day. Once again, we're going to hold our monthly live show here on YouTube, and I'm going to give away $2,000 worth of brand new power tools to one of our channel members, plus a bunch of other fun prizes to anyone who just shows up live and joins us in the chat. Now, this is the first time I won't have Sarah with me, so if you guys could maybe do me a favor and show up just to keep me company, I'd really appreciate it. Plus, you might win something in the process, and that'd be great too. Also, we have a new shelf to announce. It's got a ton of new tools on it, plus a few surprises. It's a brand we haven't featured yet on our giveaway shelves, but something a lot of you guys have been asking for. And of course, all 4 shelves will be fully stocked with Spyder accessories, because there's no point using pro tools without pro accessories from Spyder. So be sure to join me tomorrow, Saturday, the 30th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your chance to win. If you're interested in our production crew program, just click on the join button after subscribing. Special thanks to Skill and Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we couldn't do it without you. If you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.